Christina on Releasing for a Better Life. This is a program I invented or created for myself to deal with my own anxiety. And it's been so amazing and successful and helpful on not just working with my anxiety, but improving my life. So I made these videos to share that with you. It really is just a magnificent program. I have other videos to talk about it. I go over it briefly every time just in case this is your first time tuning in. It's a really simple thing to do, and it works miracles. For me, it's been a complete lifesaver on my anxiety, and I've talked to other people that use it, and they feel like it is just a life-changing process. So let me just talk about what it is. Really all you have to do is whatever you're going through in your life, whether it's something good or something bad, whatever it is, it's whatever you need to let go of, whatever is bothering you or hindering you, whatever, or something that you're just debating on. You simply think of that thing and everything that's involved in it, and you start releasing it. I imagine that I have a ball in front of me, and I talk about whatever it is I'm going through. Maybe it's something at work, maybe it's something with a friend, maybe it's none of those, maybe it's just life in general. I mean, life in general is pretty tough, and I just imagine everything around it I'm releasing, and I say this to myself almost in like a meditative state. So, whatever it is, I just spend a few minutes. Sometimes it can be 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes it's more like, 20, 30, just whatever you need. And I imagine I keep putting each of those things into this ball or bubble or balloon, whatever you can imagine, in front of you. And I just keep everything about this, good and bad, even benign things. I just go ahead and put them into this bubble. Absolutely everything. And then I imagine that bubble being released to God. And then I imagine God taking all those things, and what I need back, God sends me back with answers, and whatever I don't need is just tossed away. And that decision is not mine. So, let's say I'm having a problem at work, and I say I'm having a problem at work. I can put everything about that problem into this bubble. Then I imagine releasing that bubble, seeing it float up and away. And then maybe that next day, maybe even just a few minutes, I might get some answers back or some things, and everything else is gone. And it is just a way to clear yourself of whatever problems and issues are going on, and to stop thinking that you have to dominate and control your life. All right? So these videos now are a type of journaling of things I've discovered since I've been doing this. And the messages I get back, the information that I get back about things. And it has yet to steer me wrong. So this is information I get and I share with you. And maybe you can use some of these things in your life, or maybe you're just interested in what happens as you're doing this. So, for instance, we all have stress, right? So one of the things, one of my stresses always, and one of my sources of anxiety, is not really believing in myself, or if things don't happen the way I think they should. Like, I have these goals and dreams and desires set out for myself, and they haven't happened, and I'll start stressing over it, and I get very depressed and anxious. And one thing that came back and that I've learned that works miracles in my life is just not letting yourself get upset or angry. Just when in doubt, say what you believe is supposed to happen has happened, and say it in a positive way. So let me give you an example. Say you're trying to lose weight. So instead of saying, oh gosh, I haven't lost weight and I overate, and all the negative voices that normally come back, we want to retune those into something positive. So you say, I did great today. I didn't overeat. And it doesn't matter what you truly think happened, as long as you say anything positive about it that you should have happened, or I shouldn't say should, that how you would like to talk to yourself. How let's say you always want to eat less, but you feel like you ate more. If you tell yourself, I ate great today. I ate a lot less. I really followed this. It doesn't matter what happened during that day. You just keep saying, I did great. I did great. I didn't overeat. I am exactly where I need to be. I have lost weight, and I'm getting down to my point. I look beautiful. Things are great. And you just keep repeating this. Eventually, it starts to stick in your head. It starts to stick with you, and you start to follow through with the things you're telling yourself. You tell yourself, I'm not overeating. I'm doing great. I'm beautiful. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. My weight is coming off. I can't believe it. My clothes are fitting looser. You just keep saying this, and eventually you'll start doing what you say. I mean, the same thing can go, let's say you're trying to, manifest a new job. I'm doing great. The jobs are here. Everything's coming my way. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. It's perfect. The jobs will start appearing. Everything will happen to you just as it's supposed to happen if you keep telling yourself exactly what you need to hear and only put it in the positive sense. I mean, it's a tough thing to do. It's really tough. I know. And there's another piece to this. Yes, there's always another piece. And the other piece is you also can't allow other people and their negative sides or whatever is going on with them to interfere with this new positive way you're trying to deal with yourself. And what I mean is, like, you may have a friend that gets on your nerves and you can't, stand them. But instead of saying, oh, I hate that person, when they're around, either just say nothing or say things positive. That's the next step up. Say, she's all right. Yeah, it's tough, but she's just fine. We're fine. It's all good. She's great. She's just what she needs to be. And you'll be amazed how that person will change and also will continue to draw in this great positive energy of what you're trying to accomplish. So, because if you are thinking positive and talking positive to yourself, and then you start talking bad about somebody else or start letting the negative things about that person come out, you will draw in bad energy to yourself again. And it's hard to comprehend, but what you see in other people is actually what you see in yourself. So if you go around and you notice everybody, you're trying to lose weight and you're talking positive to yourself, but then you notice, Pauline over here has gained some weight. Oh gosh, she really looks like she's put on some weight. You're actually telling that to yourself, and you're not telling it to Pauline. What Pauline does and what she weighs has very little effect on you, except for what you notice. That has an effect on you. So, and I know this is tough. I mean, I find myself drawn into it all the time, and it's especially tough when I get around people that I know are negative by nature. They're negative. It's just who they are, and they're wonderful people, but I find that I'm easily drawn into that world with them. And so I've had to learn, either I distance myself from them, which isn't always easy, or when I'm with them, I just keep redirecting the conversation to positive things. I've used humor as a great way. It's something I've had to learn to do, is find humor to redirect them and make things positive and happy again, because if I allow the negativity to come, then I'm drawn back into that negativity. And it's amazing. You should try it sometime. You tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. And then go around a bunch of friends who do nothing but knock down other people, and you go away feeling not so beautiful yourself. You don't feel better about who you are. You feel worse about who you are. And, and so it's a tough place. I know it's a hard place to be, but, and it's something you have to just work on and allow time to help you through this, but it does work. And you do learn eventually to deal with these people and not let them overtake your life and overtake the positive side you're trying to work on. All right. So anyway, if you have any questions or any concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I try and get back to people. I love the positive support and the great energy that's been coming through this. And again, please try this releasing method for whatever is going on in your life. You'll find it's great. And, just relax and enjoy life. All right. And I will talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.